With Valentine's Day fast approaching, only about 10 days away, Katherine Schwarzenegger was spotted getting into the romantic spirit in the sweetest possible way. The daughter of legendary action star Arnold Schwarzenegger and well-known television journalist Maria Shriver was photographed wearing a soft pink sweater, surrounded by beautiful pink roses, as she carefully handwrote Valentine's Day cards for the special people in her life. Among the cards visible were some very cute and classic designs. One featured a giant, bold red heart on the front, another showed an adorable pink giraffe, and a third had a charming pink tiger illustration. Each card was clearly being made with love and personal attention. Katherine later shared on her Instagram that one of her absolute favorite Valentine's Day traditions is celebrating all the people she loves by giving them beautiful, classic Hallmark cards along with heartfelt handwritten messages. She explained that these cards become keepsakes, something her family members and close friends can treasure for many years to come. She wrote warmly, "Handwritten cards have always been my jam, thanks to my mama. That special influence comes directly from her mother Maria Shriver, who clearly passed down the beautiful tradition of taking time to write thoughtful, personal notes to the people who matter most." This sweet Valentine's Day moment comes at a time when Katherine and her husband, Guardians of the Galaxy and Jurassic World superstar Chris Pratt, are widely regarded as one of the most grounded, loving, and genuinely happy couples in Hollywood. Chris has spoken many times about how he first noticed Katherine and how quickly and powerfully he fell for her. In one very candid interview on Fox and Friends, Chris wanted to put an end to a long-running rumor. A lot of people had assumed that Maria Shriver, Katherine's very well-connected mother, had played matchmaker and introduced them. Chris made it very clear that this was not true at all. He explained with a smile, "That's actually not true. Let's settle it now. I met my wife in church. I was at a church in Hollywood and I looked over and I saw her. And I know you're not supposed to be like checking out girls at church, but I'm only human. And I thought, wow, she's really cute." What makes the story even more charming is that Chris was actually there with his young son Jack, who he shares with his ex-wife Anna Faris. He had just picked Jack up from the children's program at the church when he and Katherine basically met at the same moment. Chris has also joked in other interviews about how he was sneaking glances at Katherine during the service, knowing full well that staring at a beautiful woman in church is not exactly proper etiquette, but being unable to help himself anyway. Their relationship moved at what Chris has described as lightning speed. He has said many times that when something is truly right, God sometimes hits the fast-forward button. Within a short time they were deeply in love, engaged, and then married. Today they are proud parents of 2 beautiful little daughters, and Chris frequently refers to Katherine as the woman of his dreams. He has also spoken humorously about the unique experience of having Arnold Schwarzenegger as a father-in-law. With a big laugh he once said, "There's peer pressure and then there's Arnold Schwarzenegger peer pressure." All in all, Katherine Schwarzenegger and Chris Pratt represent a modern Hollywood love story that feels refreshingly real, faith-centered, family-focused, and deeply romantic, and their Valentine's Day preparations are just one more sweet example of how much they value expressing love in thoughtful, personal, and lasting ways.